Have you ever stood in a grocery store holding a loaf of bread like it holds the secrets of the universe, trying to decide if you can afford the multigrain, or if today is a white bread kind of crisis? That, my friend, is financial stress. It turns regular adults into human calculators with anxiety settings permanently stuck on maximum. You are not budgeting anymore. You are emotionally bartering with cereal. Do I really need milk and toilet paper? I mean, one of those technically comes out after the other. Financial stress is like giving your brain a bad roommate. It eats all your cognitive snacks, leaves dishes of unpaid bills everywhere, and whispers terrifying what-ifs into your ear while you try to sleep. What if you cannot pay rent? What if your car breaks down? What if a pigeon steals your lunch and now you are broke and hungry? These questions hijack your brain's ability to think clearly, and suddenly you are making decisions like a raccoon in a panic room. So let us break it down. When you are stressed about money, your brain goes into survival mode. The fancy name for this is the scarcity mindset, and it is not just a buzzword tossed around in self-help books next to scented candle advice. It is backed by actual neuroscience. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for logical thinking, planning, and resisting the urge to spend your last 10 pounds on flaming hot crisps and regret, gets suppressed. That is right. The smart, rational part of your brain gets shoved in the backseat while the emotional, impulsive part, let us call it Todd, takes the wheel. And Todd does not even have a license. Researchers at Princeton University ran studies showing that worrying about money can reduce your cognitive bandwidth by as much as 13 IQ points. That is like pulling an all-nighter while drunk on student loans. You are not dumber, but your mental processor is jammed with insufficient funds errors. Imagine trying to play chess while someone keeps yelling, "Hey, do you have rent money?" every 3 seconds. Yeah, good luck protecting your queen when you are mentally dodging eviction. And do you know what happens when your brain is overtaxed like this? Your decision-making goes out the window. You might delay important tasks, avoid hard conversations, or spend money in weird ways just to feel better in the moment. Financial stress turns your brain into a toddler with a credit card. You know you should save, but suddenly those LED shoelaces look like an investment. And impulse buying becomes a coping strategy. It is called retail therapy because real therapy costs money. And guess what? You are broke. There's even something called tunneling. No, it is not a new form of digital currency or a weird workout move. Tunneling is when your brain gets so focused on one pressing issue, like paying the electricity bill, that it completely ignores other important stuff, like your health, your relationships, or the fact that you have worn the same socks for 3 days. Because hey, who needs clean socks when the lights are out? And let us not forget the fear loop. You start making choices from a place of fear, which leads to bad decisions, which causes more financial stress, which leads to, you guessed it, more fear-based choices. It is like being trapped in an episode of Broke and Confused, and every time you think you are out, the plot throws in a surprise expense. Congratulations, your car needs a new engine. Also, your cat ate your savings account. But fear not, brave viewer, because while financial stress messes with your mind harder than a plot twist in a soap opera, there are actual things you can do to fight back, and you do not need to sell your organs on eBay. First, recognize the enemy. Just knowing that financial stress literally messes with your thinking can help you pause before making a panicked decision. Awareness is like turning the lights on in a haunted house. The monsters are still there, but at least you are not stepping on Lego in the dark anymore. Second, simplify your choices. Financial stress loves complexity. The more overwhelmed you are, the worse your decisions get. Try automating your bills, setting up small savings goals, or using an app to track spending. Anything that reduces brain strain helps. Think of it like putting your decisions on cruise control, so Todd cannot suddenly swerve into "let us buy an inflatable hot tub" territory. Third, practice mental time travel. Ask yourself how your future self will feel about the decision you are about to make. Will future you be grateful you skipped takeout and saved 10 pounds? Or will future you be eating instant noodles in a bathrobe wondering why past you thought crypto NFTs shaped like hamsters were a solid plan? Fourth, do not go it alone. Financial stress is sneaky. It makes you feel ashamed and isolated, like you are the only one who does not have it all together. Spoiler alert, you are not. Literally millions of people are secretly juggling their bills while pretending their life is totally fine on social media. Reach out for help, whether it is a financial advisor, a support group, or just a brutally honest friend who will tell you that buying a $7 latte every morning is not self-care. It is slow-motion sabotage. Fifth, laugh. Yes, seriously. Laughter does not pay the bills, but it does lower cortisol, boost your mood, and make your problems feel slightly less like an incoming meteor. Find the humor in the madness. Think of your budget like a toddler, unpredictable, messy, and constantly testing your limits. But hey, with enough snacks and patience, you might just get through the day without a meltdown. Now let us be real. Fixing financial stress is not a one-day project. You cannot just meditate next to a pile of overdue bills and expect your credit score to levitate. But understanding how your brain reacts to money pressure gives you a fighting chance. It means you can pause before making that panicked choice. You can breathe, laugh, and maybe make a decision that your brain, your wallet, and even your future cat will thank you for. So what is the bottom line? Financial stress is a mental ninja. It sneaks into your brain, steals your logic, and leaves you staring at your bank account like it just betrayed you. But you are not doomed. You can fight back with awareness, simplicity, planning, support, and a whole lot of humor. Because let us face it, if you are going to cry about your finances, you might as well laugh between the sobs. And here is the truth bomb wrapped in a glittery bow. Smart financial decisions are not about having more money, they are about having more clarity. More presence, more control over Todd in the driver's seat. So take the wheel back, reboot your mental software, and stop letting broke brain energy run your life like it is a chaotic sitcom with no laugh track. Now, if this video made you laugh, cry, or budget aggressively while drinking tea out of a cracked mug, then congratulations, you are officially part of the XQ crew. We make brainy stuff funny, and funny stuff brainy, because life is too short for boring explanations. Hit that subscribe button like it owes you rent money, drop a comment below telling us your funniest broke person story or best financial hack, and stay tuned for more fast, funny, genius-level content delivered at the speed of laughter. Only on XQ, quick, funny explanations. Stay brilliant, stay broke smart, and remember, even when money is tight, your sense of humor is tax-free.